Yes, welcome back. This is we're still in Agam's tutorial concept. So what we have today now, the continuation of this part 3 on calculus. So this is calculus. So under this calculus, the topic is limit. Limit, that is the topic. So that's why the definition of limit, you can simply say that limit express the extent the value of a function cannot go. So let us put it in practical. Then from this point now, we have calculation of limit. Then the first one, number one, say at point where function of s is defined. So what is the defined we are talking about? We are talking about defined example of when you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is called defined. A number that can exist. That is formula of defined in calculus. Then the number one, we have 3s squared minus 4 as s tends to 5. So let's go there now. So we are capturing the question now. So let's start from number one. Let's see the solution, how the solution goes. So let's go there now. So the number one said that from number one I have 3s. We have 3s squared for number one minus 4. Minus 4, this means 10 to. That is s means 10 to. From this point now, s means 10 to 5, then which is 5. So that is for I. So this is solution now. Then here is my solution. From this point now, we say that this is limit. So in limit now, from this point, you say 3s squared minus 4, s tends to 5. So simple say that it's very simple. We say when s is equals to 5, then from this function, any place you see s, you substitute 5. Then, therefore, you say when s is equal to 5, therefore 3s, this is 5, all square minus 4. From this point now, we have 5 raised to power 3, which is 5 raised to power 2 is what? 25. By saying 5 times 5 is 25. Then, from this point, you have it as 3 into 25. Do you know how? You remember how we got 25? Because 5 times 5 is 25. And remember, mathematics in brackets is multiplication. So we have it minus 4. So you say that 25 times 5 is 75. 25 times 5, you get what? 75. Then you have it as 75. The reason why we times it because of bracket. We have minus 4 equal to 75 minus 4 is what? 71. This is answer for this. This is limit at function of s tend to defined. Remember, I said that defined is a number that can exist. 75 can exist at s approach 5. Then number 2, ii. So when I talk about the ii say that when you have 2x, 2 raised to power 4 minus 3 raised to power 3 plus 6s plus this, and the s tends to, this is symbol of tend to, minus 1. So the nothing is there. I got to make it simple to you. Then from this point now, we have it. We say under our solution of part 3 of calculus. Then from this point, you say a simple means when s, from here, when s is equal to minus 1, therefore we are using the function any place I see s, I put minus 1. So we have it 2 bracket minus 1 raised to power 4 minus 3 bracket minus 1 raised to power 3, then plus 6 bracket minus 1 raised to power 2, then plus bracket s is minus 1. So from this one, let us break it down. Then therefore we have it as 2 into, from here now, minus 1 raised to power 4 will give us 1, because minus 1 times minus 1 we turn to what? Plus, which is 1. Then from this point now, you have minus 3 bracket minus 1 raised to power 3 will give us minus 1. Minus 1, not plus, minus 1. Then plus, then from this point now, we have 6 bracket minus 1 raised to power 2 is what? 1. Then plus times minus is minus. We have minus 1. Then from this point we have 2 times 1 is 2 plus, because minus times minus is plus. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 6 times 1 is 6 minus 1. Then from this point now, we have it. This plus this is 5. Then plus this one 11 minus 1 10. So which is 10. This is answer for this. So that is for I. That is number 2. Then coming to number 3. Number 3 for this question. Then you see how to do it. Remember, you are doing with Adams Concept Tutorial Center. So you are free to subscribe. It's very important. It's very important. Then from this point now, number 3 we have 10y plus 5 divided by 5y minus 4. So that is for number 3. Then say that y tend to number 3, y tend to 3. So this just so this point I just stored. So let us dissolve it now from this point. So we are following the same procedure by saying y tend to 3. Simple means any place you see y is up to with 3. So here I have 10 bracket. My y is 3 plus 5 divided by 5. This is my 5 bracket. This is 3. Then minus 4 equal to. Then if I say 10 minus 3 will give me 30 plus 5 into 5 times 3 will give me 15 minus 4. So therefore 30 plus 5 will give me 35 divided by 15 minus 4 will give me 11. So that is how to do it from this point. Then next one is example number 4. Example number 4. So example number 4 from this point, then we have it as, from this point, we have it as x. We have it as s raised to power 3 plus 2s squared plus 1 divided by s plus 2. Then you say s tend to, let me write tend to. It is the same thing with this error, this one we are doing. That is statement of this mean this tend to. So from this point now, we can simply say that since my s is 2, then I do this is what you call direct substitution of limit. Remember, we are still under what? Calculus. Then from this point now we have it as here 2 raised to power 3. Then plus next point you have 2 brackets 2 raised to power 2 plus 1. Then therefore you have divided by, here is 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2. Then have it as 2 raised to power 3. Simple means 2 times 2 times up to 3 times, which is 8. Then have it as 8 plus 2 bracket 2 raised to power 2 is 4. Then this is 4 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 2 is 4. So therefore from this point now, okay, let me go down. From this point you have it as 8 plus 2 times 4, because of the bracket is 8 plus 1 into 4 plus 1 into what? 4. Then from this point now, when you go this way now, from that example number 4, then when you go into this place now, you have it 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 1 is 17. So you have it as 17 over 4. 17 over 4. So that is for what? Limit under what? Direct substitution. When it is what? Defined. Then next one now. Next question from here. That is number 5. Number 5 question of this. When you have something like this, square root of x squared plus 7. So we have it as x tends to 3. So remember, we do the same thing. This is x tends to 3. So what you have to do, in any place you see x, you put what? 3. So therefore, from here you have this. Here we have 3 squared plus 7 from this point. So which is from this point, I have it as my 3 squared is what? 9. Then when I put 9 plus this will give me 16. Then this is my 16. So for me to eliminate this square root, say square root of 16 is equal to 4. So this is how to do it. Thank you. Remember, you are still working with Agams. Thank you. Please do more, learn more, and you are through to submit assignment through our website. That is Agams website, and make sure that you share the links to other people. Thank you. Still remember my humble self, Charles the Mass Man.